guys, welcome back to my Community Withdrawals series. This episode of Community Withdrawals, I'm just going to do like a legitimate review on Community. Community is a fantastic series. If you guys haven't seen it, you really should. It's essentially about this guy who used to be a lawyer, but he got his bachelor's degree less than legitimate way and has to go back to college to get a real bachelor's degree before he is able to practice law again. And I mean, if you think about it, the storyline itself doesn't seem that interesting, but it's so funny. Essentially, how the first episode starts is he sees this girl that he thinks is really attractive, and she's in his Spanish class, and he basically just wants to get her into bed. That is his only ambition. And so he forms this fake study group. Essentially, the point of it was to just have him and her in the room together and be like, oh, nobody else showed up. What? But then Abed makes it a little bit more legitimate of a study group by inviting some more people from Spanish class. And these characters are also different and caricature-y that they just are absolutely hilarious. You've got Jeff, the former lawyer, who basically doesn't care about anything. He's kind of the Bob Newhart, the straight guy, the I don't intend to be funny, but I inevitably am. There's Britta, the girl that he finds attractive, who is probably the biggest feminist you'll ever meet, and also probably just the biggest activist in general you'll ever meet. Annie, who used to be doped up on prescription pills and now has turned her life around, but is still the naive little former high school sweetheart kind of person. There's Troy, who is the dumb jock, but not really all that dumb, but, you know, thinks that that's all he is. Pierce Hawthorne, who is the most racist human being you'll ever meet. Racist, sexist, religionist. Basically every kind of bigotry you can find, you will find in Pierce Hawthorne. Then you've got Abed, who can only speak basically in film and television references, otherwise he can't connect to humans at all. Shirley, who ends up becoming kind of a mother figure to everybody, but at the same time, the most outwardly judgmental Christian you'll ever meet. You come across some of the greatest individuals ever. They've got their Spanish teacher, Senor Chang, who is nuts. Flat out nuts. And of course, Dean Pelton, who is just hilarious. Season 1, he definitely is less hilarious. Season 2, oh my word, I love his cross-dressing. He dresses up as Lady Gaga, he dresses up as Tina Turner, he dresses up as a slutty female version of Uncle Sam. Just the most hilarious outfits you will ever see. And he's finally bumped to a main character in season 3. And then you've got Duncan, who I wish we would see more of, because I love Duncan. He's a drunk British guy who is a friend of Jeff's from outside in the world, but also a professor in the school, a psychology professor, and he plays a pretty major role in season 2. But oh my goodness, it's just so funny. But I mean, you'll get to hear more about my feelings on Community for further on in the top 10 favorite television shows thing, as soon as I actually start editing the rest of them. But I don't know, I just love Community, and if you haven't checked it out, you really should, because it's fantastic. Probably the smartest comedy that has come out in America in a very long time. So, until next time, guys, I'm Britt, and this is Community Withdrawals.